What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Echoes of Elsewhere, the podcast all about the world of urban exploration. I'm your host, Courtney Autumn, and today I am sitting down with someone many of you probably recognize from the urbex space, Mystery Seekers, a creator who captures the stillness, the decay, and the atmosphere of abandoned places in a way that feels both haunting and intentional. In this episode, we talk about his journey into urban exploration, the evolution of his adventures, starting with exploring underground, the responsibility that comes with stepping into abandoned places, and what continues to draw him back into the unknown. If you've ever felt that pull toward forgotten places, or wondered what it takes to consistently document them, I think you're really going to enjoy this conversation. How long have you been exploring?
I have been exploring for about 8 years now.
Oh, wow. How old are you?
22.
Wow, so you started pretty young.
Yeah, I started it back in California when I lived there. I was with two friends actually, just traveling to his grandma's house. And we had to go up this like dirt road in the back of this mountain. And as we were driving there, we were almost there, and he's like, "Yeah, so on the right, there's this mine, and they used it in the gold rush time and stuff." And he was explaining to us it was like one of like the first five mines they did during the gold rush and stuff. And so I explored it and took video of it, and I was like, "This is kind of fun." I didn't even know what exploring was and like urbex and all this stuff was at the time either. I was just, exploring the mine. And so after that, I'm like, you know what? I want to keep doing this. And so I just kept on finding more mines and exploring the mines.
Oh, wow. So you actually started exploring with mines. So you'd never been
Yeah.
to like an abandoned place before or anything.
So in California, where I was, there's not really much exploring abandoned places. Um,
Really?
yeah, I can't really find that many, especially in my city where I was
Where
from.
in California?
I'm from Santa Clarita, California. It's
Oh.
like 40 minutes from downtown Los Angeles, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I found a couple now that I know what to do and look for. I have found a couple, but there's just not much in my area. But besides mines, there's a lot of mines.
Obviously. How many mines do you think you've been into?
Oh, over 100
What?
at least.
No way.
There's
That's
so many.
crazy.
Me and my friends spent a week once at a gold mine town called Randsburg, and we just explored nonstop, day and night, as many mines as we can. And that place, there's just you can go on Google Maps and just see holes everywhere of mine shafts.
Whoa, that's crazy. So what is that like? Like where do you find anything in there or where all does that go? Like what happens when you go into
Um,
the mine?
so it just depends. If it's like a vertical shaft, you have to like go down a vertical mine, and you can find all sorts of things like old newspapers, old stuff they use like oil cans, cigarette cans. You find a lot of just old stuff that they use that they didn't care about mainly. But
Wow.
today now, a lot of people like it because it's all vintage and history.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be a lot of history behind those things.
Yeah, there is definitely, especially with the denim jeans.
Hmm.
People collect those and then give them back to Levi, the company, and they can get like $500,000 for it or some shit like that.
What? No way.
They get a lot of money.
Well, dang, you don't even have to find gold out there, I guess.
Yeah, no, now it's just jeans.
Wow, that's insane. Well, yeah, we don't have much like that here. You're where are you in Tennessee now?
Yeah, when I moved from California to Tennessee. That's when I got into the abandoned area because there was obviously no gold mines in
Hmm.
Memphis. I just had to explore. And then at first, I saw this haunted hospital, and so I tried exploring that, but I was scared to do it alone. So I took my family with me.
Your
Uh,
family.
yeah, I took my brothers, and they were too scared to.
They were no help to you at all.
Yeah, they ran and left me in the building by myself.
Oh my goodness, poor thing. You're like, I took you guys to help me out, and here you go stranding me.
I never took them with me again.
I don't blame you. How many brothers do you have?
I have one brother and then one like family member brother, kind of.
I see.
It's just like two brothers technically, and then I have like two sisters also.
Oh, got you. Have you ever taken your sisters exploring?
No, one of them wants to go, but she's too young, and I don't want to take her when she's like 7 years old.
She's 7 and she wants to go.
Yeah, she asks me all the time. She's like, "Can you take me? Can you take me?" I'm like, "I can't take you."
Oh, I love that though. Well, at least you know you have some potential in your family for someone who won't strand you in the
Yeah, my
future.
nephew wants to go also, but he's also 7, so I really can't be taking him either.
I love how it's all these little kids.
I know the new generation, they're like, I want to go exploring.
Yeah,
Brave.
I can't wait. I can't wait till they're teenagers. How old are your brothers?
My oldest brother is 28, and then the younger one is my age, 22.
Was your 28-year-old brother with you in the hospital?
Yeah, and he dipped. He left me.
No way.
I was expecting him to be the brave one.
I know. Well, isn't he supposed to look out for you?
He heard something and he said free for all.
He just left you hanging.
Yeah, I
That
didn't even
is
know where to go either. Them two ran together and they were fine because they were together. I was by myself, scared. I just froze and hugged the tree because I didn't know what to do.
uh, well, no wonder you never took him out again. I wouldn't
Would
either.
rather take my mom.
Listen, she might be better off. Like, you never
She
know.
is. I've
Women
taken
women
her.
are pretty brave in those situations. We have a lot of good instincts.
I took her to this one skyscraper building because she wanted to see what exploring was like also. And we were at like the eighth floor, I think, and we looked down and like five cop cars were surrounding the building.
No.
And we thought for sure they were after us because why were they surrounding the building? And as we go down and we're looking, it turns out that there was this homeless woman just causing a disturbance out there and just happened to be right below us. So they're not for us, they're for them.
Oh my goodness. Did they even see you?
No, but thankfully, because my mom, I was freaking out. My mom was just like, "It's all right, dude. They're not for us." I'm like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah. You see that homeless woman running away over there?" And so we were good at that point. But if it wasn't because my mom, I feel like I would have been seen.
Yeah, yeah. No doubt. That's crazy. Have you taken her out again after that at all?
I tried one more time after that, but it was just too sketchy living in Memphis, and I didn't want her like safety wise to get hurt, so I just haven't taken her since.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. How far have you gone from Memphis to explore since you've moved?
13, 14 hours. I drove recently to New York and back.
What? You
Yeah, that was
drove to New York?
yeah, me and a couple other explorers, we drove to New York.
Wow.
It was a long drive.
Yeah, 13 hours sounds like a long drive. Did you guys find good stuff though? Was it worth
Oh
it?
yeah, it was definitely worth it. I would go back again. I'd go back tomorrow.
What all did you guys get into there? Did you just stay in New York or did you like explore on the way
So
up?
first we were going to Maryland, I think, to hit this mansion.
Oh, nice.
And it was weird because it was like three mansions combined into one mansion.
What?
Uh, it was like weird. Like when you walk into the house, it's like the front of one house is inside the other house. It's like the front porch is inside the house.
That's odd.
It was very odd. They had a barber shop in the house, their own their
Crazy.
own pool, their own basketball court.
Dang. Whose
It
house
was
was it? Was this like a celebrity or do you know?
he wasn't a celebrity. He worked with autism children, I think,
Oh, okay, that's cool.
but he had serious allegations against him. Like he did something bad. I'm not sure exactly what, but it caused his family to disown him, and he lived in the house until he was deceased. They
Oh,
actually they actually found him there, and in one of the rooms it smelled horrible because that's where he
no.
was found.
Ooh, that's rough.
It didn't. It wasn't. I couldn't be in that room for long.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I can't handle that smell because I know what you're talking about. And
It
that
was
is the
never
worst.
rough.
How long ago was your trip to New York?
It was in October.
Okay, so that's not even that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago. And then after the mansion, we had another house, but we were only in there for like 8 minutes until we got chased out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't
By
even know.
who?
I don't even know. It was either the owner or a police officer,
No.
but he didn't chase us much. But we ran a mile and a half, which was horrible. It was funny though. I was laughing the entire time. I could not help myself.
That was hilarious. I like how you're like running from the cops as you're laughing about it.
It's just at that moment, it was just too funny to me. The other people were scared, and I was just laughing my ass off. I had to stop at one point because I couldn't breathe.
That's really funny. Wait, but what happened? Like how were you guys in there for such a short time and then you got chased out? Did somebody see you or something or was like someone inside?
So I don't know if they saw us, or if there was motion sensors, but I
Uh,
mean there was for sure motion sensors, but they weren't blinking or anything, so we didn't know if they were active or not.
I see.
There was people that were in the house like not even a week prior to us being in there, and they were in there for like 3 hours and nothing
What?
happened.
Oh,
So
don't you hate
it,
that?
it's weird how, we go a week later and then there's something, but like it was weird because I had just looked out the window at the right time and I seen a car like fly up and stop. And as soon as I seen him stop, I'm like, oh, it's time to go. And
Yeah.
so we were on the third story and we had to run all the way down to like the basement area. And it was like the house was packed full of stuff and like crammed. So all three
Oh
of us are
no.
running down the stairs, trying to maneuver our ways through it.
Oh no.
And then he lives on this top of this hill, um, on a cliff. And so we're in the back where the cliff is, and he's in the front. So we can't go past him. So we obviously had to go down the cliff.
No. Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
It was that's what made me laugh going down that cliff. We were like just, it was like, I don't know how to describe it. Like we couldn't even stop. We were just like full on sliding, just hoping
I
we'd make
see.
it down.
Yeah, I see. Because you caught like a bunch of momentum and then like,
Yeah.
yeah, that is really funny.
And then at the end, at the bottom of this cliff too, there's a drive-through for Starbucks. And I remember hopping down into, because there's like a wall at the bottom. I remember hopping into the drive-through and everyone just staring at me.
Oh
I paused for like a second and look at them and then just continue running.
my.
And I wonder what they were going through their head at that time. Like, what the hell is this kid doing?
I wonder if they just thought you're like a homeless person, like emerging from the tree line or something.
They probably thought, because honestly, it was like, it just happened so randomly. I was like not there, and then all of a second, I'm there. And then
I don't even know what I would have thought if I was in the line at Starbucks. That happened to me.
neither would I. I would just be like, what the hell just happened? I'd go investigate myself though. Like, why is he running?
I'd be like, are we gonna see the cops go by in a second? Like,
That's what I, so it was crazy because as we're running, there were sirens everywhere, and we didn't know if the sirens were for us or for what. So
ugh,
that's what made it more intense, is because, and we didn't even know where they were coming from. We didn't see them or anything.
oh
We
my
can just hear
gosh.
them.
It was like a nightmare of a situation.
It was so scary, but it was funny to me. I
Yeah.
couldn't help
It's
it.
funny now because you didn't get in trouble and you got away.
It was funny then. I would have been laughing if I got arrested. It would have been a good arrest for me. It would have been worth it.
I love it. I would have just wished that I would have gotten in the house like a little bit longer time before
Yeah, I
all that
know the
occurred
house
because
was
then it
so
would have been extra,
amazing.
extra worth it.
And the house was so nice. It was like once in a lifetime house.
Ugh,
Like that.
isn't that always the case though?
I've never seen a house with that architect before. It was so nice.
I hate that. Yeah. Well, I got the same thing happened to me a few weeks ago, and I found like a really nice time cap. And as soon as we got it, and we started hearing gunshots, and I was like, no, we gotta go.
Oh,
But I think
yeah.
the same thing. It was like a motion sensor or something because I checked for deer cams or trail cams, and I didn't see any. But they knew we were there somehow, some way, and that
That's
was
scary.
yeah, it was really scary. But it was such a good house. Oh my god. Like I keep making excuses in my head. I'm like, were those gunshots for us, or maybe they were deer hunting nearby? Like maybe I should try to go back and do it again.
I'll go back. Maybe they were just shooting at that time.
Uh, I wish I could think that, but unfortunately, we were there for like a good 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get in. And then finally, I get in the window and I let my friend in. And as soon as she clears the front door, we start hearing gunshots. And it was like they were getting closer and closer. And I was like, no, that's for us. We got to
It
go.
sounds like warning shots.
Yeah, exactly. So at least we were lucky that they were nice enough to send warning shots because you never know. Some people are crazy.
Yeah, have you heard about that one house in Alabama, I think, where that one dude got shot because he was exploring or something?
No.
Yeah, there was this one house, he was exploring, and the owner was there, and he's like, "Come out the window." And the dude came out the window, and he got shot in the back.
No way.
Or like, I think that I'm not sure if he was shot in the back or the front or something, but he was shot. It's like on the news. And then there was recently, not recently, but recently after that, there was explorers who went and they got chased by him and the cops. And I guess they were like lucky. They were like, the cop told him like, "You're lucky he didn't get to you first, because he wouldn't have been talking. He would have just shot you."
Oh my god. They're
Yeah.
hardcore in Alabama.
Yeah, I don't mess with Alabama. They're
No.
scary.
Fuck that. That's like some wrong turn bullshit. Like, no.
You
Uh,
go into the wrong house, you
yeah,
get fried.
exactly. Yeah, no way. But doesn't surprise me for Alabama, to be honest with you. That kind of tracks for that area.
Especially in the rural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't give a shit out there. And they'll be protecting nothing. Like it'll be the most rinky dink ass house you've ever
I
seen.
know.
You
Won't
know,
be
and you're just
nothing
like,
in
for
it.
real?
It's
Like
just all
I've been in
wood.
mansions. What are you doing? Like, what are you protecting? There ain't
He's
nothing here.
protecting his sacred land.
Yeah, that's no joke. Dang, I did not hear about that. That's crazy. When did that happen? A long time ago?
I'm gonna say like 5 years ago.
Oh, dang. I heard about the one dude who got like, I think he got shot at an abandoned hotel or something like that.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah, I can't remember where exactly that was. If he was like in Florida or something, I don't know. But
I
apparently
could
he'd
definitely
been
see
to
it in
this
Florida.
hotel like many times, like he'd explored it before. And I think he was just sitting in his car. Like he didn't even
Hmm.
get out yet or something. And no, and I think still to this day, like no one knows who shot him. And I'm pretty sure it was probably just like a homeless person or something, that like was
If
trying to
that
rob.
one Orlando, Florida hotel, I could see it being homeless because there was always homeless there.
Really? Yeah, that scares me. I don't like hotels.
Yeah,
Unless
they
they're
scare
like
me.
super rural, but like hotels are usually breeding grounds for squatters.
It's either squatters or
Or drug
what's
addicts.
squatters, drug addicts, or fleas.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Don't
Amongst
like
other
some
things, I'm
things.
sure.
For some reason, every time I explore a hotel, I get a flea on me, and I don't like it.
Oh, I hate that. Have you done a lot of stuff in Tennessee, I assume?
Mainly, yeah. That's where I was at for a while because I had not many urbex friends, and I didn't want to go exploring far by myself, so I just explored local around Tennessee.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have you done a lot of exploring by yourself?
The first 3 years I started, yeah, in Tennessee, like from 2020 to 2023, was a lot of solo exploring in Memphis,
Oh, really?
especially.
Do you go alone anymore lately, or do you usually have someone with you?
I try not going alone anymore. I'm usually with somebody.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're out there at nighttime.
Yeah, if I'm at nighttime, I'm with somebody for sure.
What got you doing nighttime explores?
My friend does it, and he's like, "You have to come. It's all right. You can do it." I'm
It's
like,
alright.
if other people can do it, I guess I can do it.
Do you like it, or are you still kind of more nervous about it?
Oh, I hate it. It's so scary to me. Because I just see it like as soon as someone sees a flashlight, they're just gonna think that we're robbing the place. They're not gonna see that we're
Exactly.
exploring it.
Yeah.
So when you go in at daytime, it's just easier. Nighttime, I just feel like people are just automatically gonna think we're robbing the place, and I don't want to have police coming with guns drawn at me.
No, no way. That and I feel like I don't know. I like to enjoy what I'm doing once I get in, and I don't want to have
Uh-huh.
to like deal with trying to get the lighting right, and all I have is a flashlight, and I can't light up the whole place because then someone will know I'm in here. There's like always
Uh-huh.
circumstances. I'm just like, no, I'd rather just go during the day when I look less sketchy doing what I'm doing, and when I feel less sketched out inside of the place, outside of the place, like whatever. Because I'm like, no, like you're saying, you can't go anywhere in the dark without using your flashlight, even going up
Uh-huh.
going up to the place.
Oh yeah. Like last night, for example, we were trying to get up to that one house, and there was a trailer like 20 feet behind it. We used no flashlights getting all the way up into the house, and I hit a thorn bush right in my face,
No.
and it ended up cutting both my eyelids and like right in the middle, like where like your unibrow is. It
Mhm.
cut all of it, just like a straight line.
No.
And I actually hit it twice, and when I hit him twice, I couldn't even scream or anything because there's a dude 20 feet away, so I had to scream in silence.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like horrible because it was like stuck on my face at one point.
No. Oh my gosh. This is
I
like the worst.
couldn't even see, didn't even know what was happening or going on.
You're like, what is attached to me right now? Yeah. And that's the worst. I hate thorn bushes because it's one of those things like you have to treat the situation so delicately and you just want that off of you, but you can't just like rip yourself away from it either because then you're gonna make it worse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That and cactus. I've stepped on a cactus too, and that one was not fun.
Oh gosh, you stepped on it?
Yeah,
No.
I don't even know how. And what was weird is
Did it
on
go through your shoe?
it went through my shoe, my sock, and halfway up my foot.
No, stop.
And yeah, and I had to walk back to my house to
Oh,
even get like it out. And it was horrible. Like every time I'd move, I can just feel it in me.
oh no.
And they ended up I couldn't take off my shoe or my sock, so they had to end up just pulling it out from like that, and it hurt so bad.
Oh my goodness. How
I
are you
don't
alive?
I don't ever want to step on a cactus again.
That sounds like a freak accident.
Oh, it was horrible.
Like,
I
I
don't
don't think I've ever talked to anyone who stepped on a cactus before.
I don't ever recommend it.
That's way worse than stepping on a Lego.
Yeah, I'd rather step on a Lego.
Oh God, that's terrible. So who pulled it out of your foot though?
My
Did you
mom.
have to go to the hospital? No. Oh
No, I made my mom.
my. Was
I
she
was gonna.
freaking out?
No, she just acted like it was all natural. Me and my friend were freaking out. I was trying to make him pull it out, but he was too scared. Because he
How
didn't
old
want to.
were you when this happened?
It happened like 3 years ago.
Oh my
Yeah, it
God.
was not
So
that
yeah,
long
you were old
ago.
enough to be scarred by this experience.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, it's all right, just pull it out. It's like it's not gonna do anything. He's like, no, I'm gonna rip it sideways. It's just gonna be worse. I'm like, if you rip it out, you rip it out. I'd rather have it out of me.
Oh my gosh. How did you even do that? I can
Oh,
just like see it in my head because like it's in your shoe too, like oh
uh-huh.
no. That sounds awful.
It was getting dark. I couldn't even see it. It's another reason why I don't like exploring in the dark.
I don't think you're cut out for it.
Me and the dark just we have a love-hate relationship.
Are you trying to do it enough so that way you get like immune to all the discomfort around exploring in the dark so that way you can just explore anytime, any place, any time of day? Or are you going to eventually be like, I don't want to do this at all anymore. I can't do it.
I'm trying. Like the first hard one I did was recently Hartsville nuclear power plant did like a massive implosion to
Oh yeah, I saw that.
their tower.
Hmm.
Me and a couple of friends snuck in and we went past like the guard area and we were like really close to it. At one point though, me and another buddy got a little farther out because we wanted a different angle and we stayed overnight there, and that was trippy because we also had to hide from the guards at the TVA
Oh
power
my god.
plant.
Oh no. No, no. I would be terrified. I like how you're scared of doing night explores, but you'll go camp out at the nuclear power plant.
I had friends with me, so it wasn't as bad.
Was that fun though?
It was fun, but the entire time I was terrified because you had to be quiet the entire time because when the TVA was patrolling, they were quiet. They were going in like their truck at like 1 mile per hour. So
Oh,
unless you're quiet, you can only hear them like very quietly going through the dirt.
I see. Dang.
And they were always patrolling.
How did you even manage to get in?
It was dark, so they had to just be at that spot to see us.
Oh, I
And
see.
I think there was only 3 cars patrolling, and it was a massive perimeter that they were patrolling.
I
But
wonder how many times they've had to like kick people out of there.
we think when we first got there, there was somebody else that was trying to get into also because we at one point had to go off track and jump into the bushes and hide because there was like more cars. There was like 5 cars patrolling just our spot, and they had searchlights on, and they were searching through the thick brush.
Oh no.
And we didn't know what was happening or anything, and that's what first started my anxiety. I was like, "Oh heck no, it's over for us, guys." And that was terrifying because they were there for like an hour and a half
Oh
looking.
no.
And
Oh
we don't
no.
know if they found somebody or what because after like an hour and a half they automatically just stopped and all went away.
What the hell? That's so weird. That would have given me anxiety too, though, honestly.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
then we went inside and then we walked around for a little bit. And then the entire time I'm like, I have too much anxiety. And then I went outside. I went right back outside and I went into the forest area where I knew they wouldn't get me and then I stayed there for the rest of the night.
You did.
Yeah, I was not trying to get caught.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like it when it's like that, when they're really patrolling heavily. It's different when you know that there's going to be people like maybe making some rounds 2 or 3 times, but when they're really serious like that, no way.
Me and another person, we left. We didn't want to get caught, especially since um, you go straight to jail for that one.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder how many people have gotten arrested out there.
Have you heard about the person that parachuted off of it?
No.
He got arrested for that, and that was hilarious. I really wanted to be there for that.
He got arrested like in real time.
Yeah, so I guess he parachuted off of it, and then it was not like he made it like a social media post or something, and they arrested him, saying it was like dangerous acts and stuff.
Oh my goodness. Dang. That's crazy. But I guess, you risk it for the biscuit.
That's basically what we're doing is risking it for the biscuit,
Yeah,
but for
exactly.
exploring.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different like layer to me, when you're adding like parachuting off of a place, but
That sounds so fun though.
it sounds so fun. Like I would be like, I don't even care if I'm gonna go to jail for this.
I would so do it. Someone offered to do it with me not that long ago in Memphis, but I don't like heights. I can't climb up buildings. So going
I
down a
like how you
building.
don't like the dark, you don't like heights.
Things are scary, man. So I could go up. If we were at like a skyscraper
Hmm.
and we were at the top, I'd be fine. But climbing up a ladder 200 feet, I cannot do.
So basically, as long as you're inside of a place and you're up high, you're good.
I could be outside too, as long as it's a big platform and I'm not going down a ladder.
I see.
I think it's mainly ladders. Ladders scare me.
See, I like towers, so I like to chase heights in that way. I like to
Mm,
climb like old fire towers and lookout towers
You're,
and water
you're
towers.
brave. You're brave for that one.
I
I
just like adrenaline to an extent. I'm not like I don't know. Maybe I do just like adrenaline because I would love to like base jump off of something. Like when you see those people like in their squirrel suits like flying around, I'm like I would love that.
Oh, see, I would so love to do that, but then I always have that fear, like, what if the wind picks me up and I can't go back down?
I've never even thought about that. That's terrifying.
That's why I won't ever do it. Like, I want to go on a hot air balloon, but I'm scared. Like, what if I can't
Hmm.
get back down?
Yeah, or what my worst fear is what if it catches on fire?
I want a parachute on me the entire time.
Yeah, but I have watched those videos where people parachute off of a hot air balloon, and that looks cool.
I have seen those.
Like,
That
if you were
looks,
just taking the hot air balloon up to know that you're jumping off of it, I feel like you would be killing two birds with one stone.
yeah, it'd be a lot easier because you're for sure going down. But what if on a parachute, you don't go back down? What if the wind picks you up?
But eventually the wind would stop.
If you're in gravity, maybe.
But a parachute is also heavier than you think.
That's true, so it would go down.
It would go down. Because you have to think about how fast you're going already. Like when people free fall when they're skydiving, I've done skydiving before, so but like when you do that, you're already going so fast. You're going like 60 miles per hour through the air. So when your parachute opens, it's got to be a certain kind of like weight and thickness to even stop you.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that it would be able to like sustain unless like a tornado came or something, but I don't think you'd be like up in the air doing anything if there's a storm warning. That would be crazy.
That would be so cool
What
going
if
through a
somebody
tornado.
skydived into a tornado?
That would low key be a video right there.
Is that even possible? Or would they instantly die? Like, I don't understand how that works.
I feel like the wind going too strong it's like in that powerful circle would kill somebody. But
Yeah.
I feel like if you went fast enough through it, I feel like you'd be fine.
Or if you like went into the eye of it.
Yeah. I want to test that theory.
We need a scientist.
Who's
We need a
brave
storm
enough?
chaser or something.
Who's brave enough to go do it for us?
Oh, I don't know. That sounds. I would want at least one person to do it before me, and if they successfully did it, then I would do it after them.
Yeah, you test it for us first.
I need a guinea pig first, and then I'll go. But that's how I am with a lot of stuff.
Someone else has hit it first.
Except for abandoned places. I'm not like that with abandoned places. But I don't know if any of us are. I think some of us like to be the first one. Or not like the first one technically, but maybe like the first one to document it or something, you know.
I love finding places, being able to like find a house that's fully time capped.
Mm-hmm. Me too. That's the best.
I just found one like a year ago and it was filled with white mold.
What?
And it's so cool inside the house, but it's like thick white mold everywhere.
Yeah.
And the house like has moisture in the house. It's weird. And like you can't be in that house for like longer than 15 minutes without feeling sick.
Dang, that's crazy. How old is it?
I think the dude died in like 1995 and it's just been like abandoned since.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
There's power there and everything. It's really weird because like the whole house, like, you can't even see the house from the street or anything. It's like completely isolated in like this little forest. And I don't even know how I saw it the first time. I think I was just driving by and saw like a no trespassing sign and looked on Google Maps. I'm like, oh, like there's a house back there.
Dang. Those are always the best ones though. Because you have
And
to know that
there's,
they're there, you know.
it's like in the middle of nowhere too. It's like just like some rural little town.
And it's just been sitting there all those years. And everything was left.
Uh-huh. There's like 5 cars outside, a tractor. The full inside of the house is fully finished.
Do you ever get sketched out by seeing cars?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that always throws me off.
There was this one house that we explored with like this car in it, and we think that it was a squatter there. We thought that the car was just for the house and abandoned at the time. And then when we were inside the house, there was like a noise down like this basement. So we think there was a squatter inside at the time.
Oh no.
But that would make sense why there was a newer car there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised you guys even still went in. I would have been like, no.
The car had no license plate, and
Mm,
like the road it was on was really long, and like, there was like a huge tree branch that was fallen like not that far into it. So like we thought like the car had been sitting there for at least a while.
I see. What threw me off not long ago, there were two houses in a row I tried to hit, and they were kind of in the same area. And both of them had cars, but you could tell these cars had been sitting for a long time. Like they had like stuff growing on them, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I went and checked, and they had license plates on them with updated tags.
Oh, whoa.
Isn't that weird? Like somebody was coming and keeping up with the license plate and the tags. And I'm like, but why? Like you can tell these cars haven't moved in a long time.
There was a house like that that I explored with updated tags.
That's so weird.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I'm like, is it like illegal to have a car on your property if it's not registered maybe or something? So it's like,
I
is
can
someone just
understand if
coming
you're
to.
like trying to like get the car started again and like get it back, but some of these cars are like not worth it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just so weird. And then I didn't want to explore the house because then I'm like tripped out now, you know? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I'm like, wait, but what's going on? Because at least then you know someone's been by here to like put this new sticker on the license plate. So I don't know.
I explored this house 2 years ago, and there was a newspaper that was from the day before in the house.
Oh no.
And so we don't know if it was an explorer who put it in there or someone putting it in there themselves. But that really sketched me out, and I left immediately after
Oh yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. I would have left. Sometimes I don't even like to see stuff from like the same year, you know?
Yeah, if I see the same year, it sketches me out.
I'm like, that doesn't feel right. Especially if nothing else in the house matches, like to
Uh-huh.
now, you know, and you're like, I
Everything in the
know
house is 1990s, and then there's like a 2025 newspaper. I'm like, what are you doing in here?
exactly. Yeah, I'm like, no, somebody's either like using this place, watching this place, whatever. Have you been out to Ghost Town?
No, I really want to. I've been
Me
trying to
too.
make a trip. I don't like going in the cold. I'd
Yeah.
rather have it be way warmer.
No, I totally get that. I've always wanted to go too, but then I heard that lady is like fucking crazy that
So
owns it.
I've heard if you just ask her, you can get permission and go there and tour it with her and, see everything and not get in
What?
trouble. Yeah, a lot of people just go there and explore it, but I've heard you can just get permission. She's really nice if you talk to her.
Oh, dang, I did not realize that. That's
Yeah,
crazy. I always wondered that too, because I was like, why doesn't, if I was her and I owned that, I would just charge people like $20 a head to come in and just do your thing.
that's what I'm talking. I want to own an abandoned building just so I can have people come and explore it. That sounds so
Hell,
fun.
maybe you and I should go into business together and like buy some bandos and do that.
Man, I've always wanted to buy a prison and have people explore it.
And could you imagine, like, you could rent it out to like a filming crew for a movie or
Uh-huh.
like whatever, you know, or you can have someone do a documentary on it, or I don't know. The possibilities are endless.
So we could have like a haunted podcast room.
Yes. You could also do like haunted tours like in the fall and make it scary as shit.
That would be fun.
There's so many things. Like I would love that. That's such a good idea. But yeah, if I was that lady, I would just be charging people like y'all want to come take pictures so bad. Oh, $20. And you
I
can get
feel
three
like
and you can get 2 to 3 hours in there.
I feel like she would have done that if people weren't stealing stuff out of there. Because once
But she could
certain
make
people
people sign
go,
like a waiver and be like, you need to give me your ID and I'm gonna hold on to it until you leave.
that is true.
And then when you leave, I have your information. So if anything goes missing, I'm going to call you or I'm going to have the cops call you.
That's a fair point.
Like there's ways, you know. So I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like she's missing out on an opportunity because I don't think anyone's going to come buy that thing. So many people have talked about that for years. And I'm like, no one's going to buy that.
Yeah, some rich dude is gonna have to come out of nowhere and just buy it if he wants it, but that's just in the middle of nowhere.
And it would solely be just because he wants to have ownership of it because
Uh-huh.
they don't have water in the park anymore. So it's like, that's the reason it shut down. There's no water there.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of money just to have anything built there.
Yeah, much less it's like a safety hazard now because I don't think that roller coaster is up to any kind of coding, you know?
Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna have to tear down that whole place and rebuild it.
Exactly. And I would not want to do that.
Just
So
forever
I
doing
would be
that.
making money off of it if I was her right now while it's just sitting there.
That's the only thing you really could do, and I would just leave it because it's like a historic place at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And no one's going to turn it into an amusement park again, so I don't know. Maybe she'll sell it for cheaper and then we can buy it when we open our bando business. Those are the dreams.
Make the road easier so people don't have to climb up that hill.
I know, right? Oh my god, the people who do that hike, I feel bad for them.
I really want to do that hike only to experience it.
See, and I don't. That's the only reason I haven't explored it yet because I'm like, I'm not. No, I would rather just walk in the front then and let them catch me in an hour.
That's fair.
I can get a lot of pictures done in an hour.
I feel like if you walk up the front, that'd be easier because they would just have like no sticks or anything. You just walk straight up.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be funny if the ski lift still worked and then you could just take that up there.
Oh, that's what she should fix. We should contact her and ask her to fix those.
Can you fix those for all the urban explorers you hate coming in?
I'll give you $20. Just let me come on, please.
That is so funny. It would be really clutch though. Or if we could like operate them ourselves somehow.
I need to find an urbexer who knows how to
Rig a
fix
ski
those.
lift.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be obvious at all. You just like take the ski lift.
Which one of you knows how to manhandle one of these?
Have you done an amusement park before?
I've done small ones.
Oh,
I've not
okay.
done any big ones. I tried Six Flags right before it got demolished, and I walked up to the security guard instead of like trying to sneak in, and I was like not even deep in the property. I'd say like 20 feet on the property. And he pulls out a gun and he's like, I'm gonna shoot you if you don't get out of here. I'm like, all I wanted to do was see if I could take some photos. I was coming up to you to get permission. I wasn't trying to sneak through or anything. And he's like, I don't care, leave. I'm like, well, that was my exploration.
Oh my gosh. He was not having it.
Yeah, I don't even know what I did. It was so strange. I can't even explain.
That is weird. That seems a little bit too on edge for a security guard. Like, calm
Like,
down.
exploring just like an abandoned amusement park too. It's not like I was like trying to get into the president's house or anything. Like, what's so important?
I can't take the roller coaster with me, so it's like, what is the big deal?
I don't get it. The only thing that I've really explored is a water park,
Oh, that's cool.
and I ended up getting chased out by the cops, and I had to play uh, cat and mouse with them for like 45 minutes
No. In the park.
in the park. Yeah, so we were going down the slide to leave the water park, and it just happened to be as we turn around, there's like on the other side of like this massive pool where the slide is, there's two police officers trying to get to us. And one of them, my friends, runs back up the slide and leaves and somehow got out fast. Me and another friend couldn't get back up the hill in time because the first we ran up the slide, I jumped down from the slide underneath the slide and went up that way, and my other friend followed me. But since it wasn't the slide in a massive hill, we couldn't get up it fast enough for the cop to turn around, so we ended up just going back down that little hill, hiding at the bottom of the hill where a stream was, and like basically like half in the water, half hidden.
Oh my gosh.
We were laying down, hiding, waiting for the cops to pass that area because that's where we originally were. Once they left, we walked the stream throughout the amusement park, trying not to be seen by them because they were searching the whole place.
Oh no.
After, I'd say like 45 minutes, we got out of the water park. And if we just waited 10 more minutes, we would have been fine.
No.
But we were already outside the water park, thankfully, walking back to the car, and they were leaving and saw us and chased us back
No.
down. And we ended up hiding in this hotel, and they chased us into the hotel. And my friend like went up to them, and they're like, "So you guys are the ones that were in this water park?" And we're like, "No, we weren't in the water park. We just came from my friend's house, and we're going to this hotel." And like just trying to play it off and everything. And the cop was like, "Okay, well, wait here real quick. We have footage of the people who were at this water park, and if you were here, you're gonna go to jail." And I for sure know there was cameras because I took a picture of a camera
Oh
and
no.
shrinked at it like I said whatever right to the camera. So I obviously knew there was cameras, so I was like, okay, yeah, we were there. And so he gave us a warning of no trespassing and said, if you guys come back, you'll go to jail. And so I just haven't been back since.
Oh my gosh. How do you still explore? I feel like if I had half the encounters that you've told me about, I would be like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I have a lot of good encounters too.
But that just sounds terrifying. Like, for
Yeah,
real.
that one was
I'm
one of my
just,
terrifying
I would
ones.
never run from the cops for the sole reason that I feel like that just pisses them off more. And if they were going to let you off easy, the more likelihood to that is if you just cooperate with them immediately and make their own job easier. But if they have to go chasing me for an hour, I know they're going to be pissed the hell off.
Yeah, that's part of the game though. They signed up for it.
No way. I could not do it. You're brave, though.
It's all fun and games until it's not.
I mean, that is part of the fun part, I will say, but yeah, I haven't had that many like close encounters, thankfully. And the few cop encounters I have had were actually really nice, so but I'm a girl, so I think it's different
Oh, it is
sometimes.
completely different. I explored this
Yeah.
house with this one girl. The cop saw me. He had his gun out. He thought we were breaking into the house and stuff. He saw me. He's like, come here now. He saw the girl. He's like, oh, you guys are just exploring? Okay.
Ah!
I'm like, so you see her and it's totally fine, but me, it's a big issue.
Maybe that's why I haven't had that much trouble with the cops. They don't see me as a threat, I don't think. Do you wear stuff on you though? Do you have like a backpack on you and stuff when you go out and explore?
So I have a backpack, but I have a Dora backpack. So I feel like it shouldn't be. I'm not too intimidating to the cops. Like it's a Dora backpack for crying out loud.
You're like, this should be self-explanatory what I'm doing based on my backpack.
Yeah. Watch the show and come back and talk to me.
Oh, that's really funny. That's actually pretty smart though, because I always think like I always tell the guy friends I have that explore, I'm like, why do you dress in all black, have your hood up, and are wearing a backpack? And you're going into an abandoned house in the middle of the day or night, doesn't even matter with the way you're dressed. So I'm like, why don't you try to look a little less suspect? And they're all like, well, I gotta have my stuff or I gotta have my backpack. And I'm like, okay, but still, but I'm like, now I'm gonna tell them you need to get like a Power Rangers backpack or a Dora backpack
They definitely need a Power Rangers
or
backpack.
like or like something that makes it look like you're not definitely there to burglarize the
If
place.
there's a group of explorers, they can each get their own Power Ranger backpack, their own color, and be their own little Power Ranger squad.
The Power Rangers of Urbex.
That would be cool. I low-key want to do that.
The Bando Rangers.
Bando Rangers. Oh,
I love it. Maybe we need to trademark that.
I was thinking about that right now. As soon as we're done with this
We gotta
podcast, as
copyright that. Someone's gonna take that now.
soon as I'm done with this podcast, I'm asking my friends.
How many are there? Five? Four? Five?
5 Power Rangers, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
You have four friends that you explore with regularly.
4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
Do you have people near you in Tennessee that explore with you?
Close. I'm like an hour from Nashville. And many
Okay. Okay,
people
that's
many
not bad.
people are in Nashville area. So
Mm-hmm.
I can go out like an hour and explore with them. But where
That's not
where
too bad.
I'm at, there's like no one
Oh,
in
really?
my little city. No one is at. No urbexes, at least that I've found so
Yeah.
far.
Do you have a lot of spots around you that are abandoned?
There's a couple. There's mainly houses. There's like this one big house that's like right across the street from me actually. But someone just bought it
Oh,
and they bought
no.
it right before I moved here too, so I couldn't even explore it.
Oh, no. That
But it
sucks.
still looks bando, and every day I look at it, like I really want to explore it.
Yeah, okay. Well, then you get my exact situation because the house across the street from me is abandoned and it's definitely a time cap and it is so locked up.
Oh,
Like the windows are like nailed shut and the door and because I think like teenagers used to go there years ago and the guy got tired of it so he like boarded it or he didn't really board everything up but he nailed everything down so you can't even like lift anything or it's like not even doable. But I look through the windows all the time and I'm just like, oh, I want to go in there.
that's horrible.
It's just like that it's just like there all the time. So it's like I can't forget about it.
There's
I'm like,
this
dang
there's
it.
this little grocery store, like gas station near me, and it's not been used for like 2 years, but there's power and there's cameras on and everything is still left inside of it. And I really want to try exploring it, but it's cameras everywhere. And so the
Dang.
only way you can get in is by breaking in, so I can't really break into a place.
Yeah. Not without getting in trouble anyway.
Yeah, and the owner doesn't want no one exploring it. So every day I see it, I'm just like, please, just let me
Ugh.
explore.
That just does not make you so mad though.
I've asked him, I've seen him there like 5 times, and I'm like, I won't give out the location. I won't do anything. I won't even post it for a while. Just please,
For a while. You're like 3 days.
I'll give you a week. Just please let me explore.
Uh, you should tell him that if anything ever happens, like if it's going to get torn down or if he plans to sell it or anything like that, that
He wants
you
to
would like to
sell it.
explore it.
He wants to sell it. Um, but he doesn't know
Just go up to him and
when.
be like, I want to buy it. Can I look inside?
So I've tried that. I've tried saying I want to buy it. I've tried saying that I'd help him out with like pictures. He just doesn't want it. He's like an old man and he's just grumpy.
Ugh, that sucks. But that's like the house across the street from me too. I think he just doesn't want anyone in there, but he hasn't lived there in like decades.
Yeah, the dude doesn't do nothing with the property. He's trying to sell it. Like, I'm like, just let me explore.
What the hell? No. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't broken in there.
I don't want to get in trouble. I want to become a firefighter within the next couple of years. So I'm trying so
Oh
hard
yeah, you
not to
gotta
get
be
in
careful
trouble.
then. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good of you. That's a good thing to want to do.
It's been a dream since I was a baby.
Really?
The first thing I can remember is fire trucks.
That is so funny. My dad's a firefighter and he was like that. He was like fascinated with fire and everything to do with it. So when he became a firefighter, I don't think my grandparents were surprised at all.
That's all I talk about. I have over
I love
I have like 100 Hot Wheel cars on my wall of just fire trucks.
that. That's cool.
I collect them with my nephew, my 7-year-old, the one that wants to explore. We always go to Walmart and collect the fire trucks. I collect them and then he buys one also and opens it and still plays with it.
I love that. Well, that's pretty brave of you to want to do. I know that's not a thing for everyone, so that's pretty cool.
It sounds fun, especially in California fighting those big fires.
That would be crazy. That's like next level.
Sounds so fun. I would do it.
That would be terrifying. I just feel like fire has like a mind of its own
So
after a certain
it
point.
does, and especially if it's windy, it will go any direction it wants to go in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it doesn't take much, to like
And burn.
just see yeah, exactly. It just spreads so quickly. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's really, really cool. Yeah, so you have to be careful. You can't have like a record or anything,
Yeah, I try
obviously.
not to have, and thankfully so far I have no record.
Okay, well, that's
I've never
good.
been arrested. I've been detained, but they've let me go every time.
Every time has it happened more than once?
I've been detained with that water park. that the cops stopped us at. I was detained then. They let us go. Um, I explored this. I didn't even explore the house. I took pictures of the front of this house, and I stayed there for like an hour, waiting for it to get dark so I could just get a cover photo of the house because I already explored it prior. And this neighbor called the cops saying that I broke in and was exploring it with like two other dudes, and it was
What?
just me. Another neighbor came up to me and asked what I was doing and left. And I guess one neighbor thought that that neighbor and me were going to break in the house, but that didn't even happen. And all of a sudden, like four cops came flying up to me, with their guns out, arrested me and all that. And then I explained to him what was happening and all that. And then they let me go because the neighbor was like lying.
Dang, that's crazy, but why would he do that?
I'm not sure. Like the house wasn't even good either. Like nothing was in the house or anything. It was just a house.
It's always the ones that like aren't even worth the trouble that
Uh-huh.
end up giving you trouble, I swear.
It made no
Or it's the
sense.
nice time caps that you can't explore because something happens. It's like always the worst two circumstances line up.
Just let me explore in peace.
Just make it legal.
Like, there's way
Uh,
more things to be worried about than someone exploring.
exactly. And I'm always like, I'm putting myself at risk. Period. Like, I'm not putting you at risk by doing what I'm doing. I'm not asking you to put yourself at risk. I'm putting myself at risk. So, what is the big deal?
I didn't tell you to come in here and come after me.
Exactly. Like, now you gotta come all the way in here where you don't want to be.
Where,
And I'm not even doing anything other than using my phone as a
where
camera.
I wanted to be at.
I love that. Do you have a favorite place that you've explored?
Yes, a fire station. There's this fire
Ooh.
station. It's abandoned. It has like two vehicles in it, all the gear in it, like everything left behind.
Oh, I know you were in
It
heaven.
was the best place ever. And I had it on my maps for like a year and a half. And I finally ventured out there and explored it. And when I saw it, I was shocked. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Dang.
I think
That's pretty
I
cool.
think I was in there for the first time for like 8 hours, just memorized, looking at everything.
Oh my, wow. That's a long time. Oh, you've been there more than once.
I've been there twice. The second time I
Okay.
took people. The first time I just explored it.
Did you know that it was a fire station before you went?
Yeah, so when I was looking on Google Maps, I first was just looking for buildings and saw the building and then went on the maps to see what it was and it said like a volunteer fire station and I'm like, "Ooh." And then it was like overgrown, like you can even get into like the doors. I'm like, "This is for sure abandoned." And then I
Yeah.
looked online, couldn't find anything online about the city, about the fire station. Like there's like that whole city has like no fire station at all right now. And
Oh,
so I
dang.
was like looking and then I think that something happened to like that firehouse where they abandoned it. And then it's just been sitting since.
That's crazy. I've never even thought about an abandoned fire station before.
So I've seen fire stations that are abandoned, but usually they're old and like nothing in them rotten out. Like this one, it was like a whole pristine fire station.
Wow. That's crazy. Now I'm wondering how many of those little volunteer things I've seen on a map and it might be abandoned.
There's quite a few, yeah, especially in the rural areas.
Yeah. It's just like the funeral homes.
Really want to hit it home.
Those always pop up whenever it's like a super rural old town and like most of the people have left or whatever and there's no money there, for the funeral home to sustain itself. It's just like that. But like the people leave, so the resources leave, I guess. And then all these things just are abandoned, like a funeral home and a fire station, apparently. And gas stations, or like those really old grocery stores.
I really want to hit a massive grocery store.
That would be cool.
There was one in Ohio. That's where I was actually going to when I got stopped by the police for that water park, was an abandoned grocery store. But they cleaned it out like a week prior of me going.
Oh no, I hate
It
that.
was not fun.
What's your favorite type of place to explore?
I would say houses for sure. I like the history and seeing what happened here and why everyone just stopped and their last time being in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I love being able to tell the story.
Yeah, me too. I like houses the best too. But I want to hit a good funeral home, like you said. I have yet to. I've hit one, but the embalming room was gone, and that was a disappointment because I'm like, what's the
I've
point?
never hit a funeral home.
What? You either? Ugh.
I've been to one, but we couldn't get inside and it was so sketchy because it was just in the hood and there was people staring at us at that time, so we were gonna go back.
Mm-hmm. I've tried one like that too, and it was locked up. And then I didn't want to like try any of the other doors because there was just people down the street, like
Uh-huh.
at this gas station or store. I don't even know what it was. And I'm like, okay, I can't do this. This looks
It was
sketchy.
way too sketchy for us.
Yeah. Do you have like a big bucket list spot that you can think of?
I really want to go to a different country. There's not really a
Mm.
specific place. I just want to hit something that's not in the United States.
Yeah, I agree. I love looking at stuff from overseas.
There's like a Soviet rocket, I think in Russia, that's like underground.
Yes. Oh my God. I would love to see
That's,
that.
but since I've seen that, that's been like one of my top places I really want to see.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's that, and then there's like that weird, like UFO
Oh
looking
yeah, that
thing
that
or
one
whatever.
weird building UFO. Yeah, I
Yes.
really want to see that too.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff looks wild. And you're never going to see anything like that over here.
Uh-uh.
So, yeah.
Especially that rocket ship.
Ugh, that would be so cool. How did I want to know the first person who even found that? Like, how do you even
Like,
find that?
especially because I guess you have to like walk a long time in the desert and stuff to even get there.
Yes, people have
Yeah, like
died.
how do you even find something like that?
I don't know. I don't know. And then even if you like found it on a map because it might be out in the middle of nowhere, it sounds like, so you're instantly drawn to it if you're looking at a map. But I can't imagine it has street view.
Yeah, especially being in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. So I'm like, how do you even know? Like, I would never go trekking through the desert for hours not knowing what's right there.
Yeah, those were some brave
Because
souls.
what if you get there and it's nothing? It's just shed,
I mean, if you live there though,
you
you
know?
might be able to just like take your vehicle. If you have like an off-roading vehicle, maybe they did that.
Is it not secured?
I don't know. I feel like if you could walk there, you could drive there now.
Or maybe there's like, maybe people found it because there's like history on it and where it's stored, And maybe people were like, oh, well, where
But
is
then
it?
getting to it and seeing if you can actually get into it, that trek would be, you're taking a big risk just to get there.
Mm hmm. I'm saying. I feel like, no, I would die.
I don't know how people, um,
I mean, people have died, obviously. Like they've
yeah, I heard
dehydrated out there
recently
and stuff
someone
like that.
has dehydrated and died. And now it's like
Yeah.
not doable right now because of it.
Yeah.
Ruining my chances.
Give it like 5 years when people are more calm about it and then try it.
Yeah, maybe in 5 years it'll be easier.
Right now, though, I don't want to leave the
Yeah, I
country.
was like, especially going to Russia.
Hell
Yeah,
no. They'll keep
we,
us. They'll hold us hostage
That'll
there.
be a whole new video right there.
I know. My hostage video.
Kept hostage in Russia. New video dropping out soon.
Could you imagine? That would be crazy. That's something though that I always think about when people just go overseas randomly and you see them like on these old military grounds or something. I'm like, how are y'all out here just so relaxed? And you're not even from that country. You're from
Yeah,
America.
I can't. When I seen someone post the other day about that, and I'm like, y'all are brave. Y'all get caught, and it's torture for y'all.
That, and I'm like, even if it wasn't and you go through any kind of legal procedures, how long is that going to take?
Yeah, especially being in a different country, it's gonna take 2 times as long.
Exactly. So I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that. No thanks. Plus, I don't know how people operate over there. Like, are they as trigger happy as the people in
They is
Alabama?
trigger happy.
Because I don't know. I'm not from there. So I don't want to find out the hard way. But then I talk to people who have been over there and they say it's actually relatively easier and it's like they don't give a
That's
shit.
what I've been told. Like it's so much more relaxed than America. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been like, how do you just go into this random castle in France and no one says anything? They're like, oh, they don't care over there. I'm like, what?
It's either the owner cares or no one cares.
I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, you got people protecting a damn trailer out
People will
here.
shoot you for the most redneck thing ever.
Exactly. They'll shoot you over a camper on the side of the road and you're going into a full ass castle in France with
And
stuff
be
in it?
fine. Yeah,
That'd be
I don't
crazy.
understand that. I've always wondered that one too.
You know what else I wonder? How do y'all find these locations?
That's what I wonder.
Y'all are not from there. How do you find them? Who's giving them to you?
Especially because there's just so many spots. Like, I didn't think France had that many big castles. There's just so many of them.
I know. And then you have people like finding stuff in caves.
Yeah, that
I'm
school
like, how are you
cave.
from America? Yes. I'm like, how are you from America and you find a school in a cave in frickin' France?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know that too. Banks and Alex, how'd you find that? Because uh,
They gotta have a French explorer friend.
they have
They
to.
got to.
Because that was so cool, though. I was low key a little jealous. I'm like, that looks so cool.
War haters. Yeah, no, it's no shade. Obviously, I love them both, but I'm just like, I need to know how you guys find these places because that is crazy to me.
Yeah, when I went to New York, I went with Alex to New York, and we went to the most incredible spots. Like things I like that whole trip, I was mind blown. Never even thought things existed in the United States like that.
Oh, that's crazy. I love stuff like that though.
Like that recent, like that IBM Center. Have you heard that one?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
we went
crazy.
there, and that one was definitely like a bucket list. If people had that as a bucket list, it for sure, because it was like everything, a massive pool, so many rooms,
Dang,
everything was filled still. Like the vending machines and alcohol were still there.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That alone would be worth the trip.
Yeah, I wanted to go back, but I guess it's cooked now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happens, unfortunately. It's like one person posts it and
Everyone
then,
has to go.
yeah, you gotta start watching the clock because it's not gonna be long before that place is a goner.
That's why I don't like when people get spots.
I know. Me too. We all have our things, though.
I get like going to a spot and seeing it, but why do you have to destroy it? What's the point in breaking a window?
I know, especially when you can get in perfectly fine.
It makes no sense. Why do you have to destroy it? Because then now you can't even go the next time because you've destroyed it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then it just ruins it for anyone else who wants to see it.
Uh-huh.
And it's usually always like, you know, younger people, like in their teens. And I'm like, you guys need to stay at
Yes,
home.
usually it's not. It's usually not just the. It's like there's like people who make Instagram accounts as like an urbexer. It's usually not them. It's usually just teenagers who find our accounts and just want to explore.
Yeah, well, that's how a lot of houses get ruined quickly because it's like a local crew of kids. It's never someone who drove 2 hours to go see the house and document it. We don't want to arrive and see it ruined.
Yeah.
That's why I never understood why urbexers get all the heat for it. Because I'm just like, no, we're actually trying to take pictures of it. We don't want to take pictures of a trash
And we're
pile.
we're going inside the houses and cleaning them up and stuff. Like
We're hopeful that it's clean inside.
I don't.
Not so we can dirty it up so we can lock it back up. Some of us, anyway.
I like locking them back up.
Yeah, me too. And I have no shame in my game about it. Like, y'all better count your damn blessings. If you see me at a spot and I have the opportunity to lock it up, it's locked.
Yeah, same. I try.
Don't even bother going. It's locked now. Take it off your map. That's
Don't
locked.
even try it.
It's called Courtney's house now. Literally, the person I always go with anytime we find something good and she watches me lock it up, she's like, it's Courtney's school, it's Courtney's house, it's Courtney's hospital. I'm like, it is for now until someone wants to come here and break something.
I don't like the breaking. Why do they destroy it? Just come and ask me. How'd you get in? At least.
Yeah. Or just walk away.
Yeah, don't hit it.
Exactly. I know that we all have hundreds of places on our map to go to. This one won't kill you to walk away from.
Every time there's like a kid that will ask me, do you know where this is or how do you get into this? I'm like, I don't know. The world may never know.
That's a perfect response. I'm going to start using that.
The clue will never know.
You should be like, look inside yourself for the answer.
One day it'll come.
When you shut the fuck up, the answer will come to you. When you stop asking people for things, you'll realize it on your own.
That one's a good one.
Yeah. We should have been writing these down the last 2 minutes so that way we know what to say from now on. We can just hit copy paste.
Copy and paste. I'm gonna start doing that.
Is that my cat or your cat?
I
Do
do
you
have
have a
a cat, but my cat is outside currently.
Okay, then that's definitely my cat.
My
Right. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to let him in this room because he's never gonna stop. He's very needy.
So is my cat, but my cat only is needy when she wants to go outside and explore.
She's like you.
She's always outside.
I feel like you should put a camera on her collar and see where all she goes, and then you'll find some new abandoned places.
Oh, I've been wanting to put a camera on her, and I also want to take her exploring with me, but she's too scared. Like if I pick her up and try taking her to my car, she does not like it. She has to do it on her own.
Hell no. She probably thinks you're taking her to the vet.
So I want to get another animal like a lizard or a snake, and then bring that on my adventures.
A lizard or a snake? What if you lose it in the bando?
I won't lose it. Especially if it's a snake, I'll just have the snake wrapped around me.
What if he wants to go? You're like, I'm gonna give him Benadryl before we leave. So that way.
I'll put a leash on him.
You're like, he'll have an air tag on. It's
yeah,
fine.
I'll put an air tag on him. That's a good idea.
You like take your snake to the vet and you're like, can you microchip my snake?
Can you just place this on him, please?
They're like, sir, why don't you just keep your snake at home?
Entertainment purposes.
You're like, I do urbex.
Me and the snake need to have an adventure, alright?
That can be like your thing, though. You can be like the snake guy.
Trying to be the Dora dude. I have a Dora my backpack, and it's like the Dora has just like 2 eyes of Dora. It's my favorite.
You need to take a picture of yourself with the backpack on in front of every bando you go to, so it can be.
So
like
I've been starting to actually. My cover right now is me at a prison. with my backpack.
I was gonna say it, but it was the backpack
Yeah.
there.
I have my backpack everywhere
That's
now.
the most important part. How long have you had it? Is this like your main exploring
Yeah,
backpack?
that's all I use it for. That's all I use the backpack for is exploring.
Did you get the backpack for that
Yeah.
reason? Okay, I see what you did there.
So I had
That's
I
pretty
had a
smart.
regular just black backpack, and
You're like, that's not gonna cut it.
yeah, it
We need Dora.
I was scrolling on TikTok, I think one day, and saw this backpack, and I'm like, this is perfect for exploring. And then I didn't get it the first time, and then my backpack broke the day after I saw that Dora backpack, and I'm like, you know what? I saw this Dora backpack on TikTok. I'm just gonna get it.
It was a
It was a
sign.
sign, and so I got it, and now I'm rocking with it, and it's amazing.
And now you want to be the Dora dude.
It's so good. Like no one
You should
has
make
it.
that your Instagram handle.
So I want to change my name, but I've already been on the news with my name, and I don't want to change my name because if you watch that news thing, it's my name is under Mystery Seekers,
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to lose your credibility that way.
so it sucks. I wish I wasn't on the news under Mystery Seekers.
What were you on the news for?
Exploring abandoned buildings, basically. So 3 years ago, I got a random DM asking if I wanted to be on the news for an interview on the news, and I said yeah, not knowing what it would be about. And so I,
You didn't even
I
know.
basically just like did it was like a kind of like a podcast like this, but like not really. Um,
Okay.
I'll have to send it to you, but we just talk about like my explorers and stuff.
That's pretty cool. How long ago was that?
3 years ago, and they released it on my birthday too, which I thought was cool.
Oh, that's crazy. That's like serendipity.
Yeah, it was a unique thing. I didn't realize that it was gonna be like like a news segment. I thought it was just gonna be like a 20-second clip,
How long was it?
a 4 minute segment.
Oh, dang. That's crazy. I like how you just agreed to it and you didn't even know like the
Yeah,
circumstances. You're like, yeah, I'll do
I was like,
it.
yeah, this seems fun. I want to be on the news.
How did they go about finding you, or how did that happen?
I post on Facebook, and I guess he saw when I posted to this group on Facebook, he like saw it and was interested. He like liked my photos and stuff, and was like, your photos are interesting.
Oh, I see. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was not expecting
Are you?
that one.
No, I wouldn't either. You're like a local celeb.
I feel like also when people go on the news for that, it's like usually like this person's been arrested, this person got charged, and then there's me. This person's loves exploring abandoned buildings. I'm like, wow,
You're like, that's not how I was expecting to be on the news, but I'd rather it be that
better
way.
than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, totally. That's really wild. The same kind of thing happened to me because I was in the paper recently, and they found me like through an abandoned group on Facebook too. So I wonder if that's just like how they do
They
it.
might use Facebook.
You know, like how, yeah, that's how they find people. I just wonder also what makes them curious all of a sudden enough to like do a story about abandoned places and people who explore them.
I feel like some of them have that interest too. They just are scared. Like they've always wondered what's in this abandoned building or what's in here. So when they see people exploring it, they're like, I want to try getting in with you and seeing what you do.
Yeah. Or they're like, I want to talk to you because I'm never going to go do that, but you can tell me all about
Yeah,
it.
that's how I see it as sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's how I am with certain things that I know I'm personally not going to do, especially when it comes to exploring, because I know there's certain places I'm either never going to get to because they're too far away, or I'm just not going to do it because I don't want to die. So I'm like, I'm glad I do this podcast so I can talk to all the people who do the things that I'm not going to
Yeah.
do. It's not for pointers, it's to live it through you because I'm not going to.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I love hearing the stories of people climbing towers because I can never do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not cut out. But I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me to find you on a tower one day because you don't like exploring at night either. And
So
here
I
you are.
could climb up the tower. That's not the issue. It's climbing down. And getting like when I'm on the platform level, I can't get on back onto the ladder going down. I'm too scared.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm too
really?
scared.
Oh, that's wild. See, for me, it's always the opposite. I'm always the most nervous going up because I haven't been up it. So I don't know like how sturdy things are. But once I've made it up one time, I'm like, oh, I got it.
And once I go up, I can go up. It's just the higher I get, the more scared I get, and then going back down is just hard because I'm already all the way up there. I don't want to look down and have to go down
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. It's the element of having to look down in order to go
Uh-huh.
down. Mm-hmm. That makes
Man,
sense. Yeah, you just stay away from
my hands
heights.
are sweaty right now just thinking of it.
Yeah, that's how you know. Those are not for you, but that's okay. You can leave the
Yeah,
towers
I'd
to
rather do
me.
everything else but the towers.
So when you find any, just
I
let me
will,
know
because I'm not hitting that one.
because I will gladly climb them. I was going to ask, have you had like a paranormal experience or anything weird happen before?
I've had a couple. The last one I've had, I was exploring this house 20 minutes from me. There was nothing in it. I went twice during the same day to get more footage. The first time, there was something above me walking. I could hear it walking, and then when I ran up the stairs, there was nothing there. The
Uh,
second time, I went back like an hour later because it was only 20 minutes from my house. And
like I go back an hour later.
and I wanted to get this one footage that I was trying to get, but distracted myself and ended up not getting it. And I really wanted that footage for my video, so I went back to get it. And when I went back through the same door that I went in, it slammed shut and like, broke off. But
Oh,
there was no
uh-uh.
wind or anything that day, so like it shouldn't have slammed.
Yeah, that's
And
creepy.
it was on this old like historic farm, and it was like a farmhouse.
Wow.
And then in Memphis, I took pictures inside this nursing home, and through a window you can see a face. And I
Mm-mm.
took three photos in the same spot. The first photo, he's not there, and then in the second and third photo, he's there.
Oh, that is weird. Did you notice it? You didn't notice it until after you
No,
already
I
left,
didn't notice
obviously,
it for
right?
2 weeks, and I walked past him or whatever it was, and like I didn't feel anything. Like I felt like there was like off, like a vibe off, because I was alone there too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and when I'm always alone, I always feel like there's something off, but that's just me. But then 2 weeks later, I'm like looking through my footage and I see it and I'm like, oh, there was something there. And it's like a full on face. Like you can see the eyes, like the nose, everything.
Uh-uh. Oh no.
It's very creepy. And it doesn't look like a face, but it's like it looks like a face, but it doesn't look like a human face.
Oh, that's weird. That's even more weird though, because then you know, like it's
Yeah,
something
something was for sure
paranormal.
there.
Yeah. That always freaks me out the most. Like, there's been a few times I haven't caught anything like that. I've just caught like orbs. There was one time, and I posted this house on Reddit and like all the pictures from inside the house. And I thought that I was going to be the only one who like had this kind of perspective on this one particular picture because it was of the kitchen. And in the kitchen, it was like an old ass kitchen, and there was a cabinet with all these old jars that were full of stuff. And in one of the jars, it literally looks like there's a face in the jar.
Oh, heck no.
And it's like a big jar. And I still posted it on Reddit because I was like, clearly I'm being crazy and it doesn't actually like look like that. It's something else, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And so many people commented on it and were like, girl, is there a face in that jar? And I was like, holy shit, it's not just me. I'm
I'm
like,
not
oh
the
my
only
God, that's
crazy one.
crazy. Yeah, but I still don't know. I'm sure there's just like a slight distortion or something in the picture to make it look like that, but it is the weirdest freaking thing.
Yeah, that is weird.
Have you ever come to South Carolina?
No, I really want to go to South Carolina.
Oh, you should. There's so much stuff
I
here.
heard there's a lot of funeral homes.
Mm-hmm. There are. That's why I'm mad I haven't gotten into any.
I really want to go hit
I'm
one.
like,
You live in South Carolina. Why don't you just go hit one?
well, I've tried. It's not for the lack of trying. There's like three that I've rolled up to, and they were completely locked up, and I couldn't get in at all. And like you were saying with yours, like it was in the hood, like they always are. And it was just a sketchy situation. And then I did get into one, but it didn't have an embalming room.
Lame.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the whole point for
Yeah,
me.
that's like just like going to a church with no chapel.
That's like going to school with no
Yeah.
classrooms. Yeah. So for someone who lives in the state where there's supposedly the most abandoned funeral homes, I've only gotten into one with no embalming room.
At least you got into one.
That's true.
That's,
And then there was one that was like on my bucket list, and it was one of those really, really big, old, like Victorian style
ooh,
ones, and it's getting redone, and it's like turning into some sort of, I don't even know, like a haunted experience or something. I have no idea, something like that.
interesting.
Yeah, so that's my luck, basically, in a nutshell.
I want to explore a haunted house, like a made haunted house that's abandoned.
Ooh, that would be creepy.
There was this small one I explored at school. Like they did a maze and then left a maze, but it was made for like fourth graders. It was so lame.
That's not the same
No, I
vibe.
was like wanting something scary, and I'm like, this is like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a school not far from me that they converted into like a haunted experience, but they keep it fully locked up all year except for the month of October.
Ooh, that's cool. That's something you could probably get permission for too.
Maybe. I heard they were assholes.
Ooh, never mind if they're assholes.
That's another reason why I haven't just tried it in general, because I don't think it'd be like impossible to get into, but if they're assholes, I don't want to try them.
Yeah, that's testing luck right there.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have very good luck, so I'm
This
not
last couple of
not
the
about to
last
do that.
couple of months, my luck has been running out, so I feel you.
Oh, has it? Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, I just like getting caught. I feel like I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get caught. I have it in the back of my mind that something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, you can't start letting those intrusive thoughts in
It's gonna
otherwise.
happen.
Yeah, you're going to have anxiety. But you're probably used to exploring with a bit of anxiety, I
Yeah,
assume.
I mean, that's the best way to explore though, because if you don't have anxiety, then you're just gonna be like too non-caring, and then something bad's gonna happen, or you get in trouble because you just don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have anxiety. I'm pretty relaxed, but not unaware.
Yeah,
You know, like I'm still in a really like alert state where I am really hyper fixated on every like sound I hear and every kind of movement that's made and whatever else that there is to pay attention to. But I'm not necessarily anxious either. I've had a few spots that make me feel weird though, and usually for no reason. Like it's just an energy thing, and I'm like, I don't like how I feel here. I think we need to leave.
Usually that happens to me like towards the end of like spots when I've just been in a house for too long.
Uh-huh, that too. Yeah, well, that's kind of like I was saying in the beginning. I don't really like to overstay my welcome. So I'm like, if it's a small house, I want to get in and out of here in like a couple
Yeah, if
minutes.
it's nothing too interesting, just let me get my pictures and I want to leave.
Yeah. Because I feel like obviously that's when you start really risking stuff is like the
Just
longer.
sitting in there.
Uh huh. And I know some people who do that. They'll just go into an abandoned house and they'll just sit there and they'll
I
hang
know.
out.
I'm like, guys, it's not that deep. We can go hang out somewhere else. Like, let's just get our videos and pictures and move on.
It's not that deep. Yeah, no, I totally agree. But I have some friends who like they love to go through every single thing. You know, like if there's papers or
Uh-huh.
pictures or whatever, like all these small minuscule items that don't really like I get into that sometimes, but sometimes I'm just like, I want to leave.
Like, I get going to it, like, looking into a couple of things, but, like, looking into every single thing.
Yeah. I've had friends literally set up shop in like an abandoned house in a bedroom and start just like sitting down on the floor and going through every freaking thing in the drawer or every piece of paper or every like thing that they can get a story out of. And I'm just like, you've been in there for 45 minutes and I'm done with the house.
Like, this is,
You're still in the first
come
room.
back on your own time and do this.
I'm like, I'm going to go hit the other three that I want to hit and I'll come back around to pick you up later, I guess.
Yeah, I
But
know
yeah,
there was people that do that to me. In my group, there's one person particularly that does that. And I'm like,
what? That takes
yeah, and I'm like,
forever.
okay, come on, let's go. Let's go.
And then they'll like get mad at you because then
I
they'll like
know.
won't get to see the whole thing. And I'm like, but move
I'm like,
faster.
bro, it's just glass. You've already taken pictures of it. Let's go.
It's just funny how people are like different, you know?
Like once one group goes into a spot, they all have their own interest. They all do their own thing, even though it's the same
Uh-huh.
building.
Yeah. Yeah. Oftentimes, I usually go only with like one other person. And once we get into the place, we literally go like opposite
And we
directions.
split.
And like she stays on one end of the house and then I go on the other end. And then we like switch along the way.
Yeah, that's usually how it is with me and my friends.
Mm-hmm. It just makes it easier too, because then you're not in each other's way when you're trying to do what you're
Yep, that
doing.
video. Because there's more than like three people there. I'm always getting told, "Can you move? Can you go over here? Can you move?" I'm like, I just want to do this too. Just let me be in this shot.
You're like, just because I'm not putting a full length video together.
And just let me be.
Yeah. And that's another thing I've noticed with the people who do YouTube. They stay in a house for forever. I'm like, y'all, I got to
Yeah, that's
go.
why I can't do YouTube videos. Like, I've tried posting some, but mine are just not good quality. I can't spend too much time in a house and sit there and do all
Mm-mm.
that.
No, me either. Like, I'm going to put up some reels and some shorts, but I'm never going to put up a 30-minute video
Yeah,
of a
I
house.
cannot.
Never.
Like, my videos are like 12-minute video walkthroughs of a house on YouTube. 30,
See, I won't even do that.
I thought, when I first started doing it, I thought 12 to 15 minutes was long until I started seeing an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Fucking Carter's out here doing an hour and a half
Yeah.
every damn abandoned house he goes to. I'm like,
I can't
no.
even do 12 minutes without being like, dang, this is way too long.
Yeah, I couldn't either. But kudos to them for doing it for us, I guess.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
At least because of people like that, we do get to see the places like we would experience them in real time, you know? So at least they're bringing the bandos to other people who don't get out into them. But yeah, I don't want to be there that long. I don't want to edit stuff that
Yeah,
long
I don't even
either.
know
That
how
sounds
long I could
crazy.
do that. Like my editing span, I could be sitting here for like 5 minutes and then I'm bored of it.
Yeah. I'm like, you know how much focus it takes me just to put a 1 minute reel
Yeah,
together?
I can't understand. And then they're putting like so much detail into like the videos and stuff. And they explore the house and then post it soon after. I'm like, how'd you guys edit all this already?
I know. Especially when they're like overseas. I'm like, are you editing this like in the castle?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's pretty impressive. Because I edit podcast episodes, which is already time consuming enough. Like, it'll take me 5 hours to edit an episode, a 2 hour episode.
Jesus.
So I don't even want to know how long it would take me to compile a video that ends up being an hour and a half long, because that means they have twice as much footage. They probably have 3 hours worth of footage they go through
Jesus.
and delete, you know? So I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that
Yeah,
ever.
that's way too much footage.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for coming on to the podcast and letting me be your first official podcast. If you want to let people know where to like find you on your social media, if you have YouTube or anything else that you put your Urbex stuff on.
You can find my Instagram at Mystery Seekers and my Facebook as Urbex Explorer. Other than that, I don't really use much. I use YouTube, but it's Mystery Seekers.
Oh, okay. Do you use TikTok?
Oh yeah, and TikTok. Oh yeah, Mystery Seekers also.
And do you have an explorer's track, like a song or something that is relative to your Urbex journey, or something you like to listen to while you're exploring or on the way out to exploring or any of that?
I like listening to Young Dolph while I explore. Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
I'm gonna have to look them up.
Yeah, he's a good rapper.
All right, well, I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your
You
day.
too. Thank you for letting me join.
Yeah, of course. And that wraps up season 4, episode 2 with Mystery Seekers. I always really appreciate conversations like this, getting to hear what drives someone to keep showing up to these spaces and what exploration means to them beyond the photos and the posts. Every explorer has their own rhythm, their own reasons, and I just love being able to document those different perspectives here on the podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, you can follow Mystery Seekers at mystery_seekers with 2 S's and keep up with his latest explores. And you can follow the podcast at Urbex Echoes on Instagram and YouTube and Reddit. I'm not on TikTok anymore. I don't know if I announced that yet. It's still up, but I'm just not using it. I deleted the app off my phone. Anyway, so no longer on TikTok, but I am pretty much everywhere else. And on Facebook, you can find me at Echoes of Elsewhere. As always, all of the information will be linked in the description. And make sure that you're also subscribed to the podcast so you don't miss any future episodes, because we're just getting started with season 4, and yeah, I think you guys are going to be really happy with this season's guests and the stories and all the things. So thank you for listening, for supporting season 4, and for continuing to care about the stories hidden in forgotten places. I will be back in 2 weeks. Until then, keep exploring the allure in the abandoned, the beauty of decay, and the echoes of elsewhere.